Hello. So I wanted to do a little play-by-play of my rank 10 Mythic Skolex kill for you guys. I think a lot of guilds are going to be killing this pretty early on, especially with double legendaries next week. So this is before double legendaries, so I'm playing standard single turret setup of Venthyr, Comet Storm, all that. At 3 seconds pre-pull, I cast Frostbolt into my Mirror's ability. Then I'm going to shatter my first flurry, use Comet Storm because you always want to use that with Brain Freeze and hold it for Brain Freeze. I'm not going to shatter this because I don't have time to precast Frostbolt and get my Frozen Orb off. So get my Frozen Orb off, gonna use all my Fierce Frost procs, then shatter my Flurry because I have time to do that. You can see my Mirror's Image tracker on the left. I recast Rune of Power because it would have run out during my Ice Lances. And yeah, then we're just getting into the standard rotation. You can see even with all that, I had pretty good RNG. I'm still getting a little smacked by the other mage with 4 set in our group, but not for long, you know. Frost is a marathon, not a race, so a little different from heroic mages. At least I didn't have to soak in my group in my guild for heroic, but I do here. You can see somehow my game glitched and sent an unbuffed Ice Lance there. I'm gonna re-Icy Veins here, even though I should have held it for Slick Ice, and the reason for that is if I do hold it for Slick Ice, it's gonna occur during the Retch in 2 seconds, and I'll lose Rune of Power uptime. So one of the only things I really noticed in the like 8 to 9 pulls it takes to kill his boss. The only difference on Mythic is he has more HP and he leaves low pools when he does his puke thing. That's it. I just accidentally frostbolted into Winter's Chill somehow. You can see I'm still making quite a decent bit of mistakes. I didn't mention a few of them, but that's because, yeah. Again, with Slick Ice, you don't want to refresh your Icy Veins until it's quite low. Here we're going to stack up to make a move, so it's fine that Icy Veins there. I also didn't refresh my Icy Veins until I could cast Smears of Torment, because I didn't want to waste Rune of Power uptime. That's the reason why you can't stand too close to the boss. He spawns puddles on the melee that you have to dodge. Like that. It does make it a little bit more difficult for Frost. I'm used to staying about 15 yards away, and this one you're standing, about 30 to 40. Of course, this is the period where we're the closest to the boss, but yeah. Here, I'm gonna fish for Brain Freeze proc. It's my time to soak, but I don't want to do any movement. I have to. We're gonna Comet Storm into the Brain Freeze again. I wasn't as good at doing the Comet Storm as I probably should have been in this kill. I'm going to download a weak aura for it, so it's more present in my mind. Probably one of the weaknesses, right, of WoW. Not in terms of anything else, just the accessibility of data that you can do is what makes it so it's easier for you to play your class and keep track of all these various things, which can be a downside or a plus side for people. I mean, you're really limited normally by the way games typically present it, and in this way, you present it the way you want to. So slight Icy Veins downtime, but it's not too bad. Here, my Mirrors of Torment runs out because the boss didn't attack, so I shot that because I thought my Mirrors of Torment was about to proc. And the reason I did that, even after, the weak ward disappeared on the left, is because I thought he was in an animation. Because I am looking at my Flurry proc most of the times to see if the duration refreshes, to see if I overrid a Flurry. Oh yeah, I don't know. This is like the second time I've recorded this because the first time the recording got messed up, but I always forget to mention. I stream this on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ManatherMage, which I'll link in the description. This was Thursday. I raid Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, with Wednesday being like a off night heroic night. I should stream some Mythic Plus tonight, either pugging or high keys. I don't know what's gonna happen. But if I'm pugging, it'll be like 19s or something. So yeah, if you want to watch that, probably gonna do it around 7 EST, maybe. Maybe I'll do it earlier. Go for like 5 hours or something. So yeah. there's not really much to say about this fight for Frost aside from the opener, because the opener is something that a lot of people can still have problems with. It's really just a patchwork fight where you're trying to do as little movement as possible and just use all your stuff on cooldown. Except for Ice Veins, of course. It's like ice, remember? You use it at the end. Here, I should have commented on that, but I didn't. You can see now, because I didn't comment from that, I ended up delaying it by probably 12 to 13 seconds. Not great. Here we're stacking again to remove our dust stacks. I'm in an ice block, probably a little too early, and I hold it a little too late. And here, a lot of proc munching, but it doesn't matter. We're at the end of the boss fight. Also, you know, it's RG from first orb, so nothing really you can really do for there. We're just gonna cast comments around cooldown because, you know, the boss is gonna die. So no reason to hold it for a brain freeze like you normally would. Again, I cancel my frostbolt because the boss isn't gonna live. So and then you can see I have a Twitch chat overlay on the right. I got a lot more people after midnight. My raid starts at like 9. Also, I fixed the opacity of the chat, so it looks a lot better now. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. I'm probably gonna make a 9.2 guide for Frost sometime in the middle of next week after I test out a few of the legendaries and their combinations of Mythic Plus or Raid. So yeah,